Hi guys, I'm Sophie.
And I'm Tom, and you're watching Vibe TV.
And we're joined by Danny Howard and Elliott Smith. Hi guys, how are you doing?
Hello.
Really good, thanks. How are you, Sophie?
I'm good, thank you.
Good.
So,
Yeah.
Sorry to go into you, Karen.
Yeah.
So, are you excited to be playing at the Freshers 2013?
Very excited. I've been very lucky because I've been doing a lot of freshers gigs at different universities all over the UK in the past couple of weeks. But this one is extra special for me because I used to come here and I actually did my first ever DJ gig in the venue here at Edge Hill.
So it's got a nostalgic feeling to it.
Yeah, exactly. And I don't know if it's going to be good to come back or just feel like I've absolutely gone nowhere with my career. No, I'm joking. But it's going to be nice to come back because obviously, you know, you always look back at where you started, and I think to come back and play a set after doing what I'm doing now is going to be like, you know, really cool and really special. So
yeah. Did you enjoy your time at Edge Hill? Was it fun?
Of course, the best time of my life.
Of course.
I'm not just saying that because I'm, you know, talking to you guys. It really, really was. You know, I've met some of my best friends who I still talk to and knock around with now here at Edge Hill. And I think if I didn't go to Edge Hill, I probably would have never started DJing. And that's because I actually failed second year. Don't do that. But I had to come back the next year as an external student. I only had to complete the modules that I failed, so I had a lot of free time on my hands. And with that time, I taught myself to DJ, then eventually blagged myself a gig in the venue, and then that's how it all started. So, yeah, I really did enjoy my years here.
Cool.
Yeah, good. So you're used to performing to a crowd of like thousands of people, obviously, because you've been very successful. How does that feel like?
It feels incredible. I mean, yeah, DJing to big crowds is always good because it's just all like playing the big tunes to get, you know, biggest reaction and make sure the atmosphere is...
The group mentality.
Of course, yeah. So playing to thousands of people is I prefer playing to bigger crowds. I don't know why, but I just get a massive buzz of it as well. But also playing to intimate crowds, you get not the same, but a different kind of buzz because you have like a sort of a nice connection with the crowd that you can touch.
Everyone can see each other.
Yeah, exactly. So although I prefer to play bigger crowds, playing, you know, the intimate smaller clubs as well is also good because it sort of makes you realise where you come from and what dance music and going out clubbing is all about. You know, it's not always about the big festivals and productions and, you know, everything else. It's all about, you know, going back to basics, just a room with a DJ sound system and enjoying the music.
Does it keep you sharp to go to the smaller venues because it's more intimate, so you want to try out more stuff?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. The intimate venues, yeah, you can try out more stuff, you know, play newer tunes and then, you know, see what works and then sort of take that and translate it to a bigger crowd, yeah, definitely.
We've been joined by Elliott, who's just finished his set.
Sorry, Elliott, I've been talking away.
How do you think it went?
On Wednesday? Just before?
Just before.
Just before. Brilliant, just a warm-up set, you know. Jason's just taken over now and he's smashing the place to pieces, so...
Went well?
Yeah, really good.
Good. Tonight is currently pirate themed. If you had to dress up as anyone, who would you go as and why?
Michael as a pirate.
Yeah, well,
Michael
that might go with the theme,
you know. I haven't really done a fancy dress party before.
Captain Jack, maybe?
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
As ridiculous as that sounds, I've never actually done a fancy dress party before.
No way.
Oh, yeah.
You should really try it.
Because you're boring.
That's very boring. But then again, yeah, Captain Jack.
It's not really
Captain Jack.
You pull it off with the good look,
Yeah.
so it'll be fine. So guys, if you didn't get into DJing, what do you think you'd be doing now?
I would be using my degree that I got here at Edge Hill University, maybe. Sports, sex and art science. My goal with my degree was to work with the athletes in the 2012 Olympics. That was my sort of long-term aim in the sports psychology area. But then I sort of got sidetracked with DJing. So I didn't actually
Why the sidetrack as well?
Why the sidetracked, yeah.
Just a little.
So,
Do you think you'll go back into it at all, maybe?
Well, if the DJing thing didn't work out, I've got it to fall back on, so you never know. It's always good as well, because DJs aren't always associated with having, like, you know, a massive academic background, so it's always nice to be able to go, got a degree. Because people are always like, really?
They just sat in their bedroom for years.
Yeah,
just
exactly,
music,
just like playing tunes.
Yeah.
But,
I unfortunately don't have that option.
Oh, sorry.
What do you think you'd be? I mean, obviously you're an aspiring DJ yourself, and I've heard some of your sets. It's always really good. What do you think you'd end up doing if you didn't carry on DJing?
I did go to a rival university, not far from here, and study
Unnamed.
events management.
All right, okay.
Where was it?
Manchester.
That's fine, as long as it's not Liverpool John Moores.
No, it's not.
Then you're all right.
No, Manchester, and I studied event management for a year, and thought, kind of isn't for me.
No.
Well,
but still,
I was kind of learning
yeah.
things that I slightly already knew from knowing Danny and another guy starting a brand.
So obviously DJing is obviously always
doing a big event. Actually, like you mentioned that, because Fubar, who we're going to talk to soon, and he's playing on the night tonight.
Yeah.
I mean, without signing Sofi, it's actually quite special for another reason that us three are together, because Fubar was a resident of a club called the Syndicate in Blackpool, which was like the UK's biggest club at the time. He was a resident there, and I was going out every single week there. I used to sort of worship Fubar. Don't tell him this. I used to, like, you know, when I say worship, I mean just sort of watch what he does. Yeah. Because what he does, and he's
so
brilliant.
did I. The same
Listen
thing.
to the music.
Yeah. So I sort of learnt of him and started my DJing, and then we got Elliott on board with this brand that we were doing called Randy Ron in Blackpool, which was me and friend Alex, and who knew Elliott. So we brought him on board, and we just sort of all had this connection of sort of passing on each other's knowledge and how we do things, and all help each other out now. So to end up back here, for me, is quite weird, because it's from Blackpool, but yeah, it's quite good that we're all DJing together tonight.
That's really cool.
Reunited.
Yeah.
Well, thank you to both of you for joining us. You can see Elliott and myself in the quad every Wednesday. This is Vibe TV signing out.